Honda did a study that found out that 80% of the time spent on a motorcycle is below 6,000 RPMs. So then they thought, well, let's give it a mid-size motor, parallel twin, 270 firing order, so it sounds cool, longer stroke than bore, so that it has a flat torque curve and the torque comes on soon, and the peak is way below 6,000 RPM. That's when they launched the NC700 back in 2012. The rest is history, guys. Hi guys, Nothing to Prove here. Today's a beautiful day because any day one can be out on two wheels. It's a beautiful day. The all-new NC750X. What's new? Say, well, last year it had a single disc. Now it's got dual disc front brakes and lighter wheels to kind of offset that weight because it's still the same weight as last year, even though you got dual discs. Also, the DCT has this electronic update to make lower speed control and maneuverability better. Loving that, yeah. Oh, and also new 5-inch TFT. Look familiar? Yeah, it's the same as on the Trans Alp. And new controls, which are backlit to control that new 5-inch TFT. Oh yeah, and I have that on the black background. You can make it white if you want, but I hate that. Oh, it looks like I have a problem there. Now, what else is new? They have 4 colors now. This is not one of them, but the 2 new colors, which is green and black, have this Duro Bio, where they're taking plastics and it's the color all the way through. So if you do a minor scratch, you're less likely to see it. And you're doing away with paint and the lacquers and all those yucky stuff that you get with painting surfaces, chemicals in the environment. Also, headlight LED is 50% brighter, so better coverage at night. Now, the DCT with this motor, how does that feel on the street?
Okay, nobody behind me. Let's bring this. I'm in sport mode and automatic, but you can tell it. I'm going to bring it all the way down to 1. And let's see how fast this will get 0 to 100 kilometers, which is 60 miles an hour. And just watch the number here and when it's shifting. Oh, nice. Okay. Wow, in 3rd gear. That's pretty good. That's low down torque. Loving that. Wow. It's still in 3rd gear. Okay, let's go to 4th, 5th, 6th. No, it won't. It doesn't want to go into 6. I'm telling it and it's saying, it's because I'm in sport mode. Yeah, I'm too low of an RPM there. I'm right at 3 grand. So it says in sport mode. No. You want to keep the RPMs right in that torque peak curve. Yeah, that's what it's in. Now we're going into 4th. But I think I would always leave this in automatic mode, and then just whenever I wanted to do it, I'll tell it. Now, if you were in full manual, there. Now you can just tell it 5, 6. See there? Now it's in 6. And now it won't go up or down. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Now let's go. Oh. Okay, it's yelling at me. Okay. Now let's go back. Oh, there. Now I'm in 5. Now I'm back in automatic modes, and I'm in sport. I think I'm in sport. Yep. Wait. Oh, wait. User 1, user 2, standard. There. Sport. There. Now I know I'm in sport. But I would be shifting right about where this thing shifts if I was doing some aggressive riding. So I really agreed with the shifting pattern of this bike, and it's hard to tell when this thing shifts. There, I couldn't even, I manually did it and said, but I still couldn't tell. Let's go back down to 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Nope, it doesn't want to. It says I don't agree with you. Okay, so usually it'll take it if it's within the set parameters that the mapping engineer set for that gear in whichever mode you're picking. In this case, I'm in sport. So it's a little more aggressive. This is why I don't go full speed through here. Speed limit's 100, but I hardly ever do that. And that's why, because we're on a 1.5 lane road, and what if a truck's coming the other way just like that? Yeah, you gotta get out of the way, because he will win that battle every time. I will be in the hospital or in the grave, and he'll be like, I don't have a scratch on me. So, engine and transmission, it's so flexible. You can do whatever you want. 2 thumbs, way up, boom, boom. Riding at speed, 120, which is 72 miles an hour. I would get the higher windscreen. It's just beating me up on the helmet, the wind noise and everything. Oh, I gotta get over here eventually. But let's roll on. Let's see. It dropped 2 gears. Oh, nice. I didn't even know it. I'm even in standard mode. So this is what you see. I'm surprised. I just rolled on and it went from 6 to 5 to 4 and boom, boom. You saw it there. Well, now I'm going really fast, but then I'm going against the wind. You see the wind is. All right, let's go back down to normal highway speed there. Wind is hitting me right in the middle of my visor, and I have the non-adjustable screen there. I would get the adjustable touring screen, no problem, right away. Wind all over my arms, on my shoulders, and the outsides of my legs. Vibration, non-existent. In the hands, neither hand, no vibration. Nothing in the left, and just ever so slight vibration in the right. That's it. Yeah, you can do Autobahn stints with this thing, no problem. Of course, get the aftermarket, get an aftermarket screw. Yeah, whenever you're on the highway, it's how big you are. See, I'm 5'10", so I'm about average, and this screen is too small for me. End of that discussion, really. But overall, would I do this thing on the highway? Sure, no problem. Give me some heated grips, touring windscreen, and let's go. Because right now, this doesn't have the heated grips. It's like kind of cold. But riding by these semi-trucks, it feels solid, stable, and under control. Oh, if there's a bunch of rock again, take this one. Alright, so and this is meant to be a city commuter guide. It's not meant to be on a touring bike on a highway. So overall on the highway, 2 thumbs all the way up.
Dual bending valve show us right there. 120 mils of travel, although they are still the right side up, which on a bike like this is okay. 296, but notice now there's 2 of them, and 2 4-piston, or no, 2-piston calipers. I just reached around the backside to feel. 120 mils of travel, single Nissan on a 240 disc there. Now, how is this suspension with this new front brake setup and the new wheels feel on the street?
Now my most favorite bumpy road in my neck of the woods. Let's see how this thing copes. The DCT is in sport mode, of course. Doing sporty riding down a very bumpy road. And how is this? Oh, nice. I can move quite a bit along here. This is nice. Okay. It's staying in 4th gear. Suspension is soaking this up very nicely. Wow. And that front brake, oh, that's 100% improvement over last year's. Going from single disc to dual disc. Oh yeah, beautiful. For beautiful front brake. It's 100% improvement. Now what about the rear? Oh, I'm lacking a little bit of feel and feedback. Only one thumb up for the rear brake. Always got to watch here because see if there's cars pulling out here. Nope, none. Okay, let's go. Well, there's one more entrance here. Right there on the right. Coming up right there. Nope, nobody coming. Okay, let's go. Overall, these brakes are good. One thumb for the rear, two for the front. That's a massive improvement. And this suspension, these Showas dual bending valves, that's the same. Still 120 mils of travel, so that's but they're still good. They still work, and they still do a wonderful job. I would probably like to loosen up the preload a hair on this because I'm a little lighter probably than the average German. But overall, the suspension and brakes, 2 thumbs up. Yeah, you see it on my face, guys. Boom, boom, boom. I'm impressed.
Not many changes for the back here. Still looks nice and clean. Good, nice, strong grab rails there. Still a nice size seat here. 802 off the ground. Tank, it's not there. So what's there? Well, you still have, yes, of course, your 23-liter compartment for a helmet. Yes, I can get my helmet in there and say, where is the fuel cap, or the gas tank is underneath this sink. There's the cap there, you see there. Now this filled up is 14 liters, 14.1, which Honda say that's about 250 miles range, which is pretty good the way this thing sips fueled. But filled up, it's 226 kilos with this, because this is the DCT. If you get the manual minus 10 kilos, it's 216 kilos instead of 226. How does that feel in a little village?
Oh, the engine braking is great. I didn't even have to apply the rear brake there. I was thinking about it, and it did it for me with the engine braking. Beautiful, Honda. I'm loving the changes you guys have made. These subtle little changes, this electronic massaging is basically what you did of the original DCT. Now the only question would be is, well, if I have the older previous generation of DCT, can I get the software update? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably not, because they probably have to change the transmission ECU at the same time, some other hardware stuff. But this is probably my #1 choice for a city commuter, as long as I don't want to be in style, because the looks of this is okay. It's a Honda, it's okay. You know, if you want style, yeah, go somewhere else. Go to Royal Enfield, go to there's several, Triumph, go to, you know, Indian, no, that's too big. That's a leader bike for the Scout 60, which I got to do this year too. Look at this loving this transmission. It's shifting up and down. I'm not even paying attention. My left hand and left foot have filed for unemployment. Don't need them. This is awesome. And that sound. Oh, there, it just went into 4th. Now back down to 3rd. And I have this new TFT on the black background, which is my favorite, versus the white. I hate that white background. But it still has the good parallel twin 270 firing order sound. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. The guy turned and looked to see what was making that noise, and he's like, huh? A Honda making that noise? Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, what are these kids doing? Oh, looks like they're making a trip. Oh, nice. Now I'm leaving this in automatic for a reason, because I want to try out this new DCT in traffic. You say, Scott, that's not much traffic. Oh, yeah, it's enough to where Yeah, I suppose I could go into a bigger city and do the stop and go, but like this, look at that, 18. I'm just in the roll-on. Oh, that roll-on is awesome. The clutch engagement, everything. Man, I am liking this. It's the same on the new Africa Twin too, last year. And it's the same sound as the Africa Twin also. Yep, it's the same sound. Loving the sound, loving the DCT, loving its ability in the city here to just do everything so easily. I've never been on a bike to where everything is just this easy. That's the point of a good city commuter. You don't want to think about anything. You just want to go there, do what you got to do, and make the adjustments without thinking, oh, I got to shift down, I got to do this, I got to do that. And no, this thing is awesome. See, I went right down into first, and I'm just trundling along here. Oh, nice. I didn't even put a foot down. Oh, this is great stuff. Let me tell him I'm turning. There we go. And roll on. This is the cat's meow with the DCT of city commuters, guys. This is getting 3 thumbs up.
Of course, these are the new controls that you see from last year, which are backlit, which helps you control this, and I am liking this 5-inch TFT. I can read everything, even with my bad eyes. And standard controls here, this is still the same. And yes, this is still the same parking brake if you want in the release down there. My ram mount is just real close to it there. This is a nice, beautiful TFT. I am liking this thing. Plenty of, okay, what was I in? Rain, user 1. You can define how you want the DCT to shift. I had it in Sport there. And you have your paddle shifter here, and of course here, up and down. And you can also choose your manual or drive there, or put it in, right now I'm in neutral, you can see there. So improvements to last year's LCD, oh yeah, this TFT is much, much, much better. And backlit, come on a bike in this price range, don't think I've ever heard of that, to be quite honest with you. If you guys know of another bike in this price range, no matter category, tell me which ones are backlit that get this, and especially have the Honda name on it. That's tough to beat there. Also, what I would like to point out is this windscreen. This is the non-adjustable variant. You can get the adjustable packet on there. It comes in a package. Well, there's actually 4 packages, or you can just order the things you want, like center stand, like engine crash bars, luggage, top case. You can deck this thing out to however you want. So overall, this is a very utilitarian machine. Would I recommend this? And under what conditions would I recommend this? City commuter, boom, there you go. Weekend getaways, you know, you're gonna take off on a Friday and do a Friday and Saturday night at a hotel or whatever, and just take this with it, throw some luggage on the back, or just stick a backpack on the back of here and go. Yeah, beautiful machine. Although I would opt for the adjustable, bigger touring windscreen on here, on this. So overall, this is a recommend buy, strong recommend buy. If you only had one bike and you had to do everything except off-road, obviously, because this does have X in the name, but come on, 120 millimeters of travel, that won't do. It'll do light trail, like down here. Say, what do you mean, like down here? Well, yeah, it would be illegal because this is a natural preserve here, but you know, just gravel road, fine, that's fine, but not off-road. That's what and how many of us actually take adventure bikes off-road? Say, oh, I do all the time. No, you take it down a trail. Off-road is what I'm talking about. None of us, 1% of us actually take our adventure bikes off-road. So overall, recommend buy, guys. Yeah, I'd buy this in a heartbeat. If I needed a dual or a weekend getaway work bike and I'm driving in city traffic, say in Berlin or New York or wherever you're, Paris, London, beautiful, especially with the DCT. So easy. You don't even think about shifting. That's the last thing in your mind when you're driving around. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. As always, guys, ride safe, that's number one, and ride like there's nothing to prove. Take care.